Hey there, real quick, before we begin, you're about to watch a live stream, which means you're really kind of behind the scenes here because these lessons are usually watched in the archives, but you're here for the live taping of them. So if we mess up really bad, we're probably going to chop that out, but you're going to get to see all of our bloopers and mistakes. We'll also chop this off, so no one is going to see this part of the lesson but you. And because you're behind the scenes, you're probably going to ignore my instructions when I say, like, pause the video and go practice or whatever. You can if you want. It's just that everyone in the chat room then will be in different places in the video. That's fine. When you want to join us live again, go down to the bottom of the video, click on the live button, and that should take you straight to where we actually are now. So now here comes the part for everybody else. I'm really glad you're with us. The archives are fine, but my favorite is talking to you live. So see you in the chat room. Welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin, and as you can tell from the countdown clock here, the lesson is about to begin. If this is your first time playing piano, welcome. I'm very excited for you. You're going to do great. Hopefully you already received from us the welcome packet in the mail, and maybe you even got started on the Absolute Beginners video pack to teach you the names of the notes and things like that. But if not, that's fine. You'll do great. I'll show you how to play all the notes. And if I'm going too fast for you, you can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. You can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. And even if you only learn a little bit of this song and you don't learn the whole thing, you'll still learn enough to help you build skills so you can learn other songs faster in the future. So jump in, give it a try. You're bound to end up at least a little bit better than you even are right now. Throughout the lesson, I may refer to Joplin Academy, and you can check out that link on the website if you want. Basically, it's a program that takes you all the way from learning the names of the notes, the very beginning, through 12 levels of classical and jazz music, through all the skills that you would need to become a professional pianist. So you would learn all the same stuff that you would learn if you're taking regular traditional piano lessons, probably plus a little bit more, but it takes about 5 to 10 years to complete. So you can just try out the first level, see if it's the kind of thing that you like, or if you just care about today's lesson and learning this song, then just ignore all those references and focus on today's lesson. If you're watching this at LearnPianoLive.com, there should be a PDF and an MP3 button right next to this video. The MP3 is a play-along track that you can use to practice more after the lesson, but a lot of students like to print out the PDF right now so they have it during the lesson. Careful, it could be up to like 30 pages, so just find the couple pages that you want and print those out. If you decide not to, that's fine. I'll show you all of the notes on screen as we go through it. And we will be going through 5 different levels of this song that all use the same play-along track. So even if you've never played piano before, you'll still be able to do level 1. And then as we go through level 2, 3, 4, and 5, then when we use that same play-along track, you just keep playing your same version. If you're watching this lesson in the archives and you have a question during the lesson, then feel free to click on that survey button. And at the end of the survey, there's a place for you to ask your question, and I will do my best to get back to you with the answer to that question. But if you're with us live as we're recording this today, then feel free to click on that chat button, and you can talk with all the other students who are logged in during the live lesson. And if you have a question about the lesson, then you can just go ahead and type that into the box that says, Ask Jamin a question, and we will do our best to answer that question live in the lesson. All right, I think that's the end of the boring stuff. I'm ready to learn a song. Stay tuned at the end of the lesson and I'll show you how to win more points and earn more prizes next week. But for right now, let's get this party started.
Two, three, four.
Welcome back, everybody. My name is Jamin, and moderating the chat room is the incomparable Kendra.
guess what? I have my high school graduation ceremony this upcoming weekend.
You're so old.
I'm so old.
My goodness.
Crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you.
The next step of life or something profound is what you're supposed to say
Sure.
to graduates. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. But then on to the next thing. Cool. Wow. And probably a bunch of other people, a bunch of students are graduating from all kinds of. Oh, hi, Clapples. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. We were only talking for like a second. Why are you always getting? He's so impatient. You got to understand. All right. Well, Clapples going to be back in just a second to tell me that I need to get through all the notes and stuff and move on to level 2. So, Kendra, congratulations. I'm
Thank you.
very happy for you and all of the other students who are graduating right now. That's awesome. Let me show you the notes for this song. We need to start on an E. So in order to find an E, you're just going to take any group of 2 black notes, like those ones, or those ones, or those ones. Just don't pick a group of 3 and you should be fine. Any group of 2, and you're going to take the note that is on the right and then drag it even more to the right until you land on a white note, and that's going to be called an E. Now, I do want to point out a couple of patterns that we can see in here. We've got this thing that's like an E and a C and an A, and E's and C's and A's kind of show up in major chunks here. So this next section over here also E's and C's and A's, E's and C's and A's. So you can tell E's and C's and A's are going to be pretty important. So we'll pay attention to those. Then we've got this weird thing right here that looks scary. So we got to like climb up that mountain or whatever. And then towards the end, this all like doesn't move too much. So that's a big climb on that line. But this end gets a little bit calmer in here, except we got a big jump down at the end. So we've got this top part should be relatively easy. And then it's going to get kind of crazy on the 3rd line, and then the 4th line should kind of like settle down a little bit more. So real quick, we got this E here, and we already said E's and C's and A's are going to be important. Lucky for you, that just follows this pattern of going E, and then down 2 notes, and then down 2 notes. So if you go from an E and you skip down and you skip down, those are going to be all the notes that you need for the first 2 lines of this song. Half the song is just these guys, and you just got to line up the words with the appropriate notes. So this one's an E, this one's a C, this one's an A. So we're going to play the E and say, hey. And then when we say the word now, we're going to play a C. So that would be something to practice right there. It's just a practice going, hey now, because it goes pretty fast. The track is like 1, 12. The track is like this. 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey now. Yeah, okay, so then this next part is going to be even faster than that. So we got hey now, and then we're going to say your and play a C, your. When we say the word an, we're going to play an A. And that's just kind of how this whole the first 2 lines are going to go. Let me play this through for you, but I think you're going to be able to figure this thing out. If you got those 3 notes down, it would be, hey, now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go, play. Second line would be this, hey, now, you're a rock star, get the show on, get paid. Now, let me show you how a lot of students are going to do this that is not the right way. They're going to play like this. They're going to play, hey, now you're an all-star, get your game on, go, play. Because we tend to group these things together. Like when we see 2 C's in a row, we just clump them together. And we see 3 C's in a row, we just play 3 C's instead of paying attention to the words. Because if we pay attention to the words, hey, now, well, there's kind of a break between that C and that C. Hey, now, you're an all-star. Another break right there. Get your game on. Another break right there. So that's how we should phrase that phrase, is just by playing, hey, now, break. You're an all-star, break. Get your game on, break, go, play. Pay attention to the same thing on the next line here. See if you can figure out where the breaks would go on this one. It'd go like this. Hey, now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. Yeah, so you can see, like, we can't just clump everything together just because it's the same letter a bunch of times in a row. We can't just play them all in a row. We got to say the words like we were singing it. In fact, if you want to sing along, that'd be super great too. Let's try this, just those first 2 lines. If you're in the archives, you'll want to press pause right now and then just practice up those first 2 lines. Make sure you're saying the words and singing along. If you're with us live, get all the notes that you can. Don't worry if you miss a whole ton of them. We all will. But get all the notes that you can. Don't worry about the rest. Let's go. And a 2. And a 1, 2. Here we go. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go, play. star, get the show on, get paid. All right, now let's climb this mountain. This thing is insane. It kind of goes like up a lot, but we kind of have to skip around. You could probably see like right in here, we jump up and then come down, and then we're gonna go up a whole bunch. So we're gonna start on that same E that we started the whole entire song on and jump up this time instead of jumping down. And then we're gonna go a little bit to the left and then come right back and then keep going. Then we would keep going until we played all of these ones, except we're gonna skip over this note right here. It happens to be a B. So we're gonna play all of those notes, almost 6 notes in a row, but we're gonna skip over the B. So all that, one to the left, glitters is gold. Oops, I played the B. Glitters is gold. And we're gonna come back to the C for the end of gold. So gold is that whole thing. All that glitters is gold. All right, we're on a C right there. Our next note is a C, but as you can tell from this line right here, it is not the same C. These are the same C. These two right here, these are not the same C. We gotta go from that C all the way down to that C. That's the second note that you played, by the way, in case you're not paying attention to the letters. That's fine. Hey now, it was hey. It was the now part of hey now. So that C right there, we're gonna go from that one all the way down to that one and say only. We're gonna move over to a D and come right back for shooting, only shooting, and then we only have one line left. Let me show you. We're gonna go back to that same note that we started on. So I think all of these lines, yes, hooray. Every single line starts with the same exact E. So if you get lost and you don't know, oh no, where's that E supposed to be? It's the same note that you started on the whole time. So then right here, like we said before, this one isn't gonna really move around a whole lot. It's just gonna use these 3 notes right here. We don't have to do those big jumps and stuff like that. Stars, break the oh no, there is a big jump at the end. Remember at the beginning we played hey now, you're and we were playing the E and the C and the A. That A, that's the one we gotta end on right here. This big jump down that we talked about at the beginning is from that E down to that A. So just imagine that E and the C and the A like we did at the beginning, but don't play the C in the middle. E all the way down to A. No, really? Okay. All right, this will be our last time through, but don't worry, we get to practice on the other levels too. So, stars, break the old. That's kind of a big jump. That last note might take a lot of practice, but for right now, get all the notes that you can, and if you miss a bunch, that's fine. Just don't worry about those ones. Let's go. 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, here we go. Hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go. Star, get the show on, get paid. All that. Skip over the B, all the way down to C. There you go. So even if you're only getting a couple of notes right now, that's fine. Just keep saying the words out loud, keep practicing that up, and you'll get this eventually. But for right now, I want to tell you who our second art contest winner is this month.
Congratulations, you've already got your points. And Kendra, tell us about our weekly activity.
This week is the songwriting dice, and this one is kind of tricky, probably mostly for the older students who have done the workshop at learnpianolive.com/songwriting. But all you have to do for the 150 bonus points is cut out the dice and put them together, and tag Learn Piano Live when you post the picture on Facebook or Instagram.
Great, thanks Kendra. Let's play a game. Today's game is called Kumbaya or Thumbkin. So I'm going to play you 2 notes, and you have to tell me which of the 2 songs it is. Are we playing the song that is Kumbaya or Thumbkin? And you're going to try to beat Kendra at this game. Let me show you how those 2 songs go. So the first one, you probably know Where is Thumbkin, Where is Thumbkin, Here I Am. So it goes, Where is Thumbkin, Where is Thumbkin, Here. But I'm only going to play 2 notes, so it would just sound like this. Where is... That's it, and you'd have to know that it was Where is Thumbkin, just from those 2 notes. The other one that I could play for you is Kumbaya, which some of you guys know. It goes, Kumbaya, that one. So if you hear that one, but I'm just gonna play the first 2 notes. Kumbaya. That is Kumbaya, which, by the way, is also known as a major third. The other one, the Where's Thumbkin song, is known as a major second. So you could guess that way if you wanted to. Oh, that's a major second, or oh, that's a major third, if you want to sound like super piano smart and stuff like that. But you could just go Thumbkin or Kumbaya. Kendra, here we go. Jump in with us. Here are your first 2 notes. Tell me, does this sound like Where is Thumbkin or Kumbaya? Ready? Try to sing those 2 notes and sing both of the words to guess both of them. See which it sounds like. Is it Where is, or is it Kumbaya? Which one sounds more right? Kendra, what do you think?
Well, I was trying to sing Thumbkin in my head, but I don't think it was quite working. So I'm going to go with Kumbaya.
Yes, it should.
Okay.
Nice. That was a major third. Okay, let's try another one. So what about this one down here? Okay. Listen again. Yeah, try to sing along with it. Kendra, what do you think?
I did the opposite that time. I'm going to go with Thumbkin.
You Thumbkin? Yeah, it's a major second. Nice. One more of these. What about this one right here? Sound like... Man, try to sing along. These are tough. What do you think, Kendra?
I'm going to guess Thumbkin?
Yeah, that was a major second. And that is stuff that you also get to do a lot in Clapple Academy level 3, I believe, is where you're doing major thirds and major seconds and trying to figure out the difference between those in the broadcast tests. But right now, it's time for a little bit of mailbag.
If you'd like to win an extra 750 points by being the mailbag winner, just fill out the survey at the end of the lesson or send us a message anytime during the week using the contact button at the top of the page.
And this week is from Josh Tristan, who says, Dear Jamin, what is your favorite dessert? Well, I'm supposed to, because I influence young people, I'm supposed to say something like, watermelon is my favorite because that's a fruit or vegetable. And watermelon is awesome. But honestly, anything chocolate is the best. So right now, I'm really on some chocolate ice cream with some peanut butter cups in there. It's the best. But I want to know, what is your favorite dessert? So whether you are Josh and Tristan or any other student, write in and tell me, what is your favorite dessert? Mine's pretty much anything chocolate. Well, we have some secret information for you. It's right here.
Secret information.
And in today's top secret information folder, we have some secrets about today's song. The first thing is, oh, that's right. So I'm not even going to tell the higher level students this one, but you'll know. We've got a chord in here that we almost never see. It is, let me show you, in level 5, all the way at the very, very, very end. This thing right here, this is insane. It says flat 5 and then a 0 on there. This thing right here is called a diminished symbol. Yeah. So what this means is when you see that circle right there, or the word DIM also means diminished. I think we have that in level right here. There we go. CDIM. That means diminished. That's the same thing as having a circle there. If we didn't have the dim, we could just put a circle right there. It'd be the same exact thing. Most people don't know that, but here's how you build a C diminished chord. A lot of level 4 students don't even know how to do this, but check this out. You go to the C because it says C, so you go to whatever letter it says, and then you're gonna go up 3 half steps. Let me show you how to do that. You're gonna go up 1, 2, 3, and then you're gonna do that one more time. Go up 3 half steps, 1, 2, 3. You just built a C diminished chord. C, because we started on C, and diminished because we followed the pattern of root plus 1, 2, 3, plus 1, 2, 3, 3 half steps. That's a C diminished chord. It sounds super weird, but it'll sound great in this song. So that's how you build a diminished chord. Anytime you see one of those circles or the word or the D-I-M there, that's what they're talking about. Okay, next piece of secret information. This says use a lower note when the words are too fast. That's right. On this one, these are not the right notes for this song. Right here, check this out. On this part right here, it says E, C, C, A, C. That's not really right. It's supposed to go, hey now, you're an all-star. It's just a whole bunch of C's in a row. But it's really hard, especially when the track goes fast, to play the C that many times in a row. So if you got a song that you're working on and the words are just going way too fast and you've got to play the same note and you can't get that same note to play, you can just cheat and take one of those notes and take it down, either a note or 2 notes or 3 notes. So we could play like, hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, if you want to play the same one. Or we could go like this, like the way you learned it. Hey now, you're an all-star. So I'm just using this A because it's easier to go back and forth between 2 notes than to play the same one over and over. But we could use any note almost. Hey now, you're an all-star. Hey now, you're an all-star. These all sound right, so it doesn't really matter which note you use, but if you've got some song and you've got to play the same note over and over and over, just try taking one of the middle ones and then dropping it down a note or 2 or 3, and it'll probably sound pretty good. Well, that's all the secrets we have for this song. So now it's time for our last secret, which is who won the raffle? Maybe it's you. So sadly, the lesson preview has come to an end, and it's time to say goodbye to everyone watching the free streams. Of course, paying subscribers at learnpianolive.com can continue watching this lesson and several hundred others like it in the archives. So come on over and check us out, and if you like what you saw, at least like and subscribe, and then tell your friends to head on over to learnpianolive.com to start enjoying this journey with us.